Okay.
Hey, yo, Ashley.
Hi everyone, welcome to Ask Away with Ashley K. Today I'm finally filming in my new house. I've been here for like a month now and I haven't really filmed, so sorry about that. My life has been like super all over the place for the past month, like super good, super bad. Like I'll tell you all when you're older and when you can know about those things. So this is my new apartment. That's all you can see for now. I don't want to show you like too much of it because I don't have it set up like totally the way I want yet. So once it's all set up and like beautiful, I will film a new home tour of my new apartment that I love a lot. I wanted to do like a little just like life update, I guess, and then also the title of the video, how I saved $1,000 in a weekend, how I made $1,000 in a weekend. Life is pretty good. It's like there's been some, like I said, like some ups and downs in the past month, but overall really good. I'm really happy with everything and I'm excited because I'm about to go back to West Virginia for a wedding that I'm very excited for. So yeah, everything is good. I'm eating paleo right now, and honestly, if you've never tried paleo, it's definitely worth looking into because I feel amazing. I feel worlds better. I thought about like kind of vlogging it, but I was like, I don't know. I can stick to a workout plan like no problem, but I'm not so great at sticking to a food plan. But honestly, like I've done amazing. Like I can't believe it. I'm working harder than ever really on my diet, and I'm definitely seeing some results. So I'm sure you're dying to know how I made $1,000 in a weekend. Now, disclaimer, this might not be something everyone can do. Like, obviously everyone's situation is unique, blah, 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 blah. But you should take some of these tips and make it your own. Like, learn from what I did because this is like pretty savvy. So, without further ado, I work at a brewery, so I work off tips. So over the weekend, I worked, this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. So I worked Friday night, and I just did what I could to provide excellent customer service. So whenever you are in some sort of industry where you're working off tips, customer service, the better you are at your job, the happier you can be, the more energy you can put out, obviously the higher tip you're going to get. So this is like what can set you above. And when you're like a bartender, or in my case, a beer tender, I'm super hip and live in Seattle, you can end up making a lot of money in a night. Like, you can make like $200 or even more on a weekend night. So that's like what I did first. Friday I worked hard and provided excellent customer service. With the bar that I work at, we like we have contracts to send beer out to other places, obviously. And so one of the restaurants needed a server, and like I had serving experience, so they were like, does anyone want to do this, like blah blah blah, and I was like, I will. So I took an opportunity on Saturday. So I worked Saturday 11 to 5 at my normal place of work, the brewery, and then from 5 to 11 I worked at this other restaurant that I filled in for, and I just kind of was like a food runner. Like I didn't really take orders or anything, but I did like busing. I did that because the restaurant needed help. And so like in that day, not only did I make the chunk of money in the morning, I made the chunk of money in the evening, which was like kind of hard to work all day, but it was, going to be worth it. And like, it was nice because I did my job, but then I kind of just filled in somewhere else. So it's not like it felt new, it felt different. Like, and there is always going to be, like wherever you are, people looking for help like that. Like if you have a skill, people looking for help. So it was just kind of lucky that like where I worked is also where they needed help. Does that make sense? Like I had a connection there. Finally, the last day of the weekend, Sunday, I worked close. And like Sunday's the day that a lot of new people come into the bar. So it's just providing excellent customer service again. So that whole weekend in tips alone, I made $800. You're welcome. I know like maybe for you, maybe you don't work somewhere that like does tips, but you can always, like we have people at our work, and now I'm on like the radar for the place that I filled in, where they just have people like that they know can come in and work if they need help. So you can like look for a job like that. Like, hey, like I can be the person you call when you're understaffed. So that's one like little tip. But also, so I know it says I made $1,000. Well, through this whole weekend, because of where I work and blah, 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 and I have a boyfriend who helped me, I took a dog in for Rover, and I took the dog Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And if you've not heard of Rover, it's like a dog. You can do like dog walking, dog babysitting, dog boarding, dropping in and checking in on a dog. And honestly, this is like the best app ever. Literally, you are paid to hang out with a dog. You're paid to take care of a dog. And it's so nice. And oh, on Saturday when I worked, my boyfriend agreed to, you know, take the dog out when I wasn't there, which was like super, super nice of him. Shout out, you're the real MVP. Otherwise, I could, like where I work, it allows me to have a dog there. And I would like worry sometimes like, oh, like I have like a 4-hour shift and no one's gonna be there to take out the dog. But then I'm like, wait, this dog is like a normal dog. Like the people who own this they're not with the dog 24/7. Like, so it's super easy. Like you can like, you know, take care of your dog, take him for a walk, feed him, water him, go to work, come back. It's like, that's the dog's normal day anyway. Like, unless like their owner like does nothing but hang out with them all day long. Which I mean, like we all want to, but like we can't. So maybe you're thinking like, oh no, like Rover's not for me, I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. There are literally tons of independent contractor work that you can find on the side, whether that's like driving for Uber, Uber Eats, Postmates, like the errands app that I'm not sure what it's called, but you like just run errands for people. You can also utilize like Facebook, people in your hometown, like just, oh, I'm looking for extra work this weekend, let me know if you need a babysitter. Like just put it out there that like you're willing to do work for whoever and whatever. That's really it. There's no like huge secret. It's a lot of work, and then like working on the weekend, obviously, and finding extra things that you can do that you don't have to do every weekend and like exhaust yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my goal to make $1,000 every weekend, or like always be watching someone's dog or whatever. But if you like say like, okay, like once a month I'm going to like work the weekend, or like once a month I'm going to take in a dog and make an extra $200 to $500 cash. Like, it's super easy. It's not that hard, I promise. Just kidding, making money is like super hard. That's all I have for this week. I promise I'll like get back on a normal upload schedule. I know all of you care so much. If you have any questions or need advice on anything, you can always contact me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my Ask FM, which is like totally anonymous. I'll do a house tour soon. You'll get to see where I live. But yes, I'm still alive. I'm still doing well. Still loving life. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you next time. See you next time. Bye.
You in the Bahamas, I'm in the Andromeda, cosmonaut smoking with phenomena.